What's going on, everybody? How we doing today?
Feeling good.
All good.
Welcome
all
to
good.
the We Get
What's going
Drunk
on?
podcast, baby. We in full effect this week. Why are we full effect this week? Because it's football time, baby. We in here. How we doing, fellas? We got G-Man, who's not a Muslim. He's a Mamau in the building. We got Frank Covers in the building. There we go.
Let's do it.
G-Man, we can't hear you.
Mic check. Mic check.
There we go. Now we hear you. We don't have everybody, but we got, three good looking, you know what I'm saying? We can start this podcast off right.
Let's go.
So
I think I know why.
Where's
why
the classic
Eric is late.
man?
I think I know why Coco's late. It's his birthday. He might be out somewhere getting a drink. Who knows?
Well, that's the classic man for you. Happy
That's
birthday
true.
to him.
That's true.
Shout out to the classic man.
But let's start. Let's start without everybody. We got big week this week. We got NFL week 1, baby. Week 1.
Kickoff.
We'll find out who's talking and who's playing. We also got MLB playoff race going on. We got our fantasy draft to talk about. We also got to talk about boxing, big boxing news. It's a big week in sports. But let's start off with the NFL week 1, baby. That I can't wait for. Cannot wait for. What about you, Frank Covers?
I can't wait. I've been itching for this. It's tomorrow night. Big game. Chiefs and Lions. A lot of money on the line. Stay tuned to the end of the show. I'm going to give out one free pick just for the fans. And we'll pick out some division winners, I think, today. Right, Joey?
Yes, we will. So let's start it off. I'm going to run out the schedule for the first week. And you guys tell me, what you think. Because, you know what? For week 1, it's not bad. We start off with what?
So Joey, let's talk about the game 1, right? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
You got a big loss already, right? We got a big major problem with the Chiefs and no Kelsey. Who knows how long he's going to be out?
Or is he out. Is it kind of?
Is that official? That moves my lines a lot. Is that official? Anybody got confirmation?
Absolutely. He's out tomorrow. He's definitely out. They checked his knee. And if he doesn't have a torn ACL. But other than that, it's over with. He's not playing for a couple of weeks at a minimum.
That's good to know.
That's not good.
But there's a lot of big injuries in the NFL too for week 1. You got Joe Burrows with his calf, Cooper Kupp with his hamstring. Damn, Dominguez, another home run. The Martian, baby.
Damn, he's hot.
Jared
I'm not
Judy
gonna lie,
with his
he's hot.
hamstring. You got Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, his hamstring. Kelsey, Mark Andrews, his quad. So there's a lot of injuries out there, for week 1. But still, can't wait. That's you. Do you think that's going to be a good game? I really think, to be honest, Detroit has gotten so much better over the years. Not saying they're going to win, but they've gotten so much better.
Look, Detroit's offense ain't nothing to play with, man. Detroit's offense last year showed you what they got. They are a tremendous offensive team. They could score on anybody. Their defense is an absolute joke. But with Kansas City having the issues that they have, the injuries, Kelsey and your guy Tony, who never plays football. He's a football player that never plays football. He never plays.
Well, I'm thankful for him.
I took him. I took him on I put him on my fantasy team because he has a lot of upside, and I want to see what he could do with a full season of Mahomes. But he never plays. So Kansas City has.
Gave me Darren Waller.
They got some question marks.
I was gonna pick him up, Joey. You lucky. I was gonna take him.
I didn't take him.
Who took him?
Not me.
I wanted him too.
Man,
I
maybe,
wanted him too because there
maybe
not
the
that many good
classic
tight
man
ends
took
out
him.
there.
Speaking of the Lions game, watch out for that rookie running back that they
Yes.
got. He's
Yes.
gonna be good. That's my sleeper pick. People slept on him. I was
Well,
waiting for him to come down.
Well, you see, Detroit is never about their offense. They're gonna score, but I don't.
They're gonna.
But I don't think, like Gary said.
That was good.
Yep.
That's Jonathan put me up.
Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, watch out for the
look,
Isn't I don't know Gary or Joe. You could tell me. The number one defensive lineman in the game still hasn't signed the contract, right? He's not playing tomorrow for the Chiefs.
Chris Jones.
He's not playing.
Yeah. He's gonna sit out. Their defense is gonna take a big hit too. Kansas City.
Yeah, that's a big hit for them because they usually come up with clutch moments. He comes up with clutch sacks.
Clark.
Yeah.
He comes up with clutch sacks.
Yeah, but you know what? He needs to get paid, Clark, man. He's underrated in that defense, man. They never talk about him. You know, they always talk about Patrick Mahomes. They always talk about the offense. They never talk about him. He needs to get paid.
Absolutely. You got to pay these NFL players. Look at the soccer money that's going out there.
Yeah, talk about
getting paid. You got to get paid.
Bosa got paid.
Wow, he got paid. You saw that contract he got?
He got paid.
Wow.
Ridiculous. It makes Quentin Williams' contract look like the lunch bill. Forget it. Quentin must be looking at his contract and saying, "Where's the rest of my money? Where's the rest of my money? This guy got paid, boy." But Joey Bosa is a great player. He's a great player. Not Joey.
Nick Bosa.
Sorry, Nick Bosa. Yeah, his brother is not that great. His brother loses his mind in games.
Other than that game tomorrow, we got on Sunday all the 1:00 games. You got the Panthers at the Falcons, the Texans and the Ravens, Bengals and Browns.
That's going to be a good game. Panthers at the Falcons. That's a nothing game. Nobody's
watching that. There's only one person watching that. There's only one person watching that.
One person I know. He might tune in for a little bit.
He might have to use Cody to watch that because nobody's broadcasting that game.
Yeah. That game might be blacked out. That's a blackout game. Nobody's watching that. That's a nothing game.
The Bengals and Browns.
Unless you like the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it like this with the Browns. Quick thing about the Browns and the Bengals. Deshaun Watson hasn't played a full game. He came back last year. He looked mediocre. But let's be honest now. Before the allegations, before everything that happened, he was top 3 quarterback. He's healthy. He has a full preseason.
Absolutely.
He has a full training camp. Watch out for the Browns. I'm a little iffy about that. People saying,
Nick Chubb.
Yeah, you go, Nick Chubb, because he never had that running back in Texas.
He's got Nick Chubb. He's got Amari Cooper.
Yeah,
he's got players.
He has players now.
Jones. I think
they might be a sleeper.
Players. Yeah,
they might be. Watch out for people. Telling you right now, don't go crazy on week 1. You're gonna see a lot of adjustments. You're gonna see a lot of upsets. So stay tuned. Save your money because be careful with going all out, especially with the Chiefs. I mean, I think they come out and win, but I'll save it for later.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back, Running Feather. I see he's back in the chat. That way he was been MIA. I haven't seen that guy in years.
I think he went missing after the Yankee debacle.
But we're back up and winning now. He's skating around. He's skating around Spanish Harlem right now.
After the Yankees collapse.
But Bengals Browns, that's a good game. Jaguars Colts. I want to see Anthony Richardson. I really want to see how he plays. In the NFL, I like him. I really do. I thought I saw a play of him. Was it preseason or was it practice where he was running and he threw a ball 60 yards off his back foot? That's going to be the new NFL now. Just running and throwing off your back foot, hitting targets 60 yards away. That's gonna like I said.
Yeah,
that's the guy to look forward. Then you got the Bucks and the Vikings.
I hate the Vikings. The Vikings are one of the most phoniest teams I've ever seen in football. I hate Kirk Cousins, even though I picked him up in my fantasy because he was just right there.
He puts up the numbers.
But
He puts up the
hate
numbers.
like
He puts up those numbers. He puts up the numbers.
He puts up numbers. He sure does. He puts up numbers, but boy, he never wins a big game. Kirk Cousins never wins a big game ever. No. He's so bad. The Vikings defense is a joke. But if you like offense, you got to look at the Vikings. The Vikings can put up numbers. Their defense is a joke. They can't run the ball. And it's if Kirk Cousins is not hitting Jefferson, it's over with.
I like the second string quarterback. I like the second ring receiver. Sometimes he comes through when they triple team the best wide receiver I've seen since Randy Moss. But
he went number one, right? Yep. In our fantasy.
Yeah, he went number one. He went number one overall in a lot of fantasy.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
And everybody had him.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
They had two guys. They had two guys. You either had Jamar Chase or you had or you had Jefferson. Either or. So
you took Jamar Chase?
You can't go wrong with those two guys. I took Chase. I took Chase.
I don't like Chase.
I was second in the draft.
I'm gonna get a lot of heat for it. I don't like Chase for that. Chase he's good. He has a lot of receivers that help him out on that offense. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I think he's a little overrated. That's my opinion. I know a couple of people that love him, Jonathan, for instance, but I think he's a little overrated.
Well, he's like you said, he's got there's other players on his team. He's got Higgins, he's got Boyd.
Yeah,
there's other players on that team to help him out. So
absolutely,
he's not a one-man show. So when he's healthy, he's a productive receiver. Joe Burrow is the real deal when he's healthy.
When he's healthy,
I took him. I took Chase, and I like the Bengals. I like the Bengals way over on the Vikings. What do you think, Franklin?
The Vikings. I'm sorry. Say that again. The Vikings over who? They're not playing the Bengals.
They're playing the Bucks.
The Bucks.
The Bucks. My bad.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a close game due to the Vikings having no defense. But again, they got Baker Mayfield. He doesn't have enough. I'm hearing Mike. Their top receivers are hurt. They got no running game. I don't see that happen. I see Minnesota blowing them out. To be honest with you, in a close game, like I think they'll keep it tight at first, and then they blow the water with them.
Hey, but you know what, Mike Evans, he's hurt.
I think.
No, he's not hurt. He's battling for a contract.
He's holding out. He's holding out.
He's holding out. He wants his money.
Look at that. Who you want to?
I think he's trying to get a trade. I think he's trying to get out of there, and he will be smart to jump one of the ships that shoot the guns out there in the end zone and get the hell out of there.
I'll take him right here.
You want everybody on your team.
There's been some rumors. Yes,
you sound like LeBron James.
There's been some rumors that he wants to come to the Jets. There's been rumors.
Who doesn't want to come to the Jets right now?
Who told you that? Who told you that?
What do you mean? Who told me that? I got sources.
Parking attendant.
As a matter of fact, we got
at Giant Stadium that only works the Jet games.
Jet Life Stadium is no Giant Stadium.
Jet Life Stadium. You got to win a Super Bowl before you could change the name.
And just to confirm,
we
will be at Game 1 Monday night. Just confirming with G-Man and Joey will be there.
Well, if he has a ticket for me, I'll go. If not, I'm fine being at home. I don't have a lot of things green.
I'll get a ticket.
I don't have a lot of things green.
I only have 4, but I'll get a ticket.
I think I have a Buffalo Bills shirt.
Fuck out of here.
No,
don't wear that shit. No, absolutely not.
Don't come with that. Don't come with that. That is a no. That I will stomp that out in the parking lot and burn it. No. I will not. As a matter of fact, we got some giveaways. I got some giveaway stuff hold on, let me get some of this giveaway stuff. Give me a second.
Remember, for the 1700th subscriber, we got a signed, used Gameday hookah tip from Eric, the classic man. It's signed, verified. But what other games? What the Bucks? I said Bucks and Vikings, Titans Saints. That's another 1:00 game. Who cares about that game? 49ers Steelers. That's gonna be.
That's a big game. That's a big game.
Yeah. Then you got the Cardinals and the Washington Commanders, 1 o'clock.
Washington Commanders, easy.
Come on, you know what? Commanders has gotten better, but I don't know. I don't know.
They in division, Joey. I would watch out for them. I think they're decent. They're decent.
Nah, yeah, exactly. They decent. I'm not. I never. You know. Jonathan said he's coming to the game with the table.
Bills Mafia, we're ready for him.
But the 4 o'clock games,
don't come over here. Do not come to the Jet game with any nonsense about the Buffalo Bills. So we got a little giveaway. We're going to be giving away to our subscribers. We're going to give a throwback Rodgers. Somebody's going to get that once we get 2,000 subscribers. Whoever the 2,000 subscribers.
I hope none of my Giant
we
fans
got a Sauce Gardner throwback. We got a Sauce Gardner throwback. See, guys, I can't wear any of this stuff because I'm a complete jinx. And we'll give this away for the 3,000 subscriber.
That is,
and then we got a Garrett Wilson.
Elite, number one receiver. Wilson,
but this is not a throwback. So we got some good things coming for the subscribers. So
hey, no Giant stuff.
So 2,000 is Rodgers, 2,000 is Rodgers, 3,000 is Sauce Gardner, and then let's say 3,500 you get 3,500 subscriber you get Garrett Wilson. Simply because I can't wear none of that. So I like to have it, but if I put that jersey, any of those jerseys on, those guys' careers are over. Their career is over. As soon as I put on the jersey, the career is over. I'm such a jinx.
Tebow, what up, my brother? Tebow got the memo. Got the jersey. Damn, man. Terrible.
Let's go. Best corner ever.
You guys hear me?
There you go.
All right.
Yeah. You got Revis.
There you go, baby.
Bone, why don't you wear that? Why don't you wear the Vernon Golston jersey? Yeah. Bone is the only person that has a Vernon Golston jersey. That's a classic. You can't mess with that one. So.
But the 4 o'clock games, we got Green Bay and the Bears. Raiders and the Broncos, Dolphins, Chargers, Eagles, Patriots, and LA Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. And then the two big
Eagles,
games,
Patriots.
Of course. Sunday Night Football, you got the G-Man.
That's a big game, Joey. What do you think? I need your thoughts on that real quick.
Dallas against the Giants, that's a big game. You know, and Monday, of course, Buffalo and the Jets.
What are you gonna do in that game, Joey? You got to talk about that game. That's a huge game for the Giants.
Yeah, it is. Well,
Dallas prime time.
Listen,
after a playoff season,
it's simple. Don't turn the ball over and pressure Dak. When he's pressured, he'll make a mistake. That's it. That's the game right there. That's a simple game plan.
That is true.
Be on the board. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's it.
My thing is with the Cowboys, stop the run. Do everything you can to stop the run and make Dak Prescott throw the ball. He is so bad. He's so bad. He will give you the game. He'll give it to you. He'll hand it to you in a platter if you let him.
Well, they're gonna have a heavy dose of Pollard because there's no Zeke. So it's all Pollard. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
He signed that big money deal.
He's coming off a bad injury. Coming off a bad injury. Broken leg.
Yep.
So, Joey, what do you think about Saquon Barkley? Is he ready to rock?
Yeah.
Is he ready?
Listen, he needs it. He needs to put another good year. He needs it. If he wants to get paid, he needs it because he could use that as leverage.
Exactly.
If he does good, he can say, you know what? Get rid of me. Trade me here. Like Victor Cruz said, he could demand the trade after that. If he wets the bed and he doesn't play good this year, the Giants have no choice to franchise tag him because you don't want to give that guy up like that. So it's all in his court, and I'll take it because that's an advantage for us. He needs to play good.
If he has a big year, you got to give him a nice contract.
Definitely.
You have to give him a contract.
Definitely.
You got to give him. He's not going to play again. He's not going to play again on a 1-year deal.
No.
So
he shouldn't. He shouldn't. I was all for him going and get that money. You know us. We all for people making their money. We don't hate around here.
Absolutely.
Nope. Absolutely not. Make your money. Make your money. Now, I got a question for you guys on this particular game. Eagles-Patriots. How many touchdowns are the Patriots going to lose by? I don't see any way the Patriots don't get blown out of the water in that game. They don't have a shot. All the Patriots fans out there, where you at? There were I saw so many Patriots fans in my life. Where are they now? Now that they suck, with no time, but where are they at? Where are they?
Well, there's one in Spanish Harlem that rides rollerblades, but I don't think that guy's gonna watch the game.
Where did he go? Where do these people go when these teams go back to being the garbage that they always were? The Patriots were garbage. Most of my life, they were garbage. They were terrible. No fans. Never. The Doug Flutie days. The Tony Eason days. Andre Tippett days. Garbage. Now, they had their little run, and now where are they? I hope they get buried on Sunday. Buried.
Never know. It might be. Maybe a funeral.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Gary. I think that's a close game on Sunday. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's a close game.
It could be.
I think it's a
You
close
put the Gary Jigs. I got 20 on the Patriots.
Take a little.
Yeah,
that might be a close game.
I'm gonna call my bookie.
I think
the game is in New England. The game is in New England. They still have the best coach ever. That offense is a little bit better.
Look, right there, you got a little white stuff
I'm giving you the facts. I'm giving you the game. I'm giving you the game.
That's a big drip he got there.
I just don't see their offense. Their offense is terrible, bro. Mac Jones is awful, bro. And they
of the game.
Jacoby Myers.
Keep them off the field. Keep the Eagles offense off the field. Trust me. Name of the game. But Belichick does it better than everybody.
The Eagles defense is vicious too, man. They
had an easy schedule last year. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So they got
like 40 points in the Super Bowl. I don't know how elite that defense is.
An easy schedule this year. They were playing Mahomes and the
any
Chiefs.
Given Sunday, though.
And they were playing.
I agree. Any given Sunday.
Well, they were playing against the referees too. A lot of calls went the other way where it shouldn't have gone that way. Let's call it like it is, man. The Eagles got hosed on a few calls there.
It's tough
during crunch time.
All right, before we move on to the next thing,
and they were leading at halftime.
Let's pick a few games. Let's pick the Sunday night, the Monday night, the Thursday night, and a 1 o'clock game and one 4 o'clock game. And everybody picks win or loss, and we'll see who got a better standing at the end of the year.
Look, I'm all in on the Jets. The Jets are gonna win by at least a touchdown. We are going to come in ready to rock. We are going to come in and manhandle the Buffalo Bills. I'm taking that game. I'm taking the Jets. Right now they're the underdog. I'm taking the Jets, and I'm taking the points. I'm taking the Jets.
All right, so
let's go, JTS.
All right, you got the Jets, of course. I think Franklin got the Jets. Bone, let me wait. Yeah, you got the Jets too.
I got the Jets.
All right, so Dallas, and the Giants. Who we got?
I got the Giants.
I got the Giants. Shutting down that running game for the Dallas Cowboys, and Dak Prescott's gonna throw 3 interceptions. One that's going to the house the other way. The Giants will cruise to a win. Joey, let's put it this way. You are going to sleep at 9:45 that night. You shutting the TV off. You're going to sleep at 9:45. That game is over at 9:30.
Let's see.
Giants.
Frank covers. What you got?
It's going the opposite.
I'm gonna give you the bad news right now.
I told you.
I'm gonna give you the bad news. I got the Cowboys winning. They don't cover the spread though.
All right, I got the Jets and Giants. I'm gonna pick both New York teams. All right, so let the Thursday night game, Lions Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs.
Ooh. I'm gonna go a little bit different. I'm gonna take the Lions. They won't cover, but I'm gonna take the Lions. I got a feeling the Lions are gonna come out and really put it on that Chiefs defense. I am not worried about the Chiefs defense at all. I think the Lions, but they won't cover. But I'll take the Lions.
You know what? I'm going Gary's way too. I think I'm gonna go Lions instead of the Chiefs this year. Franklin, what you got?
I might as well just give out my pick now instead of waiting until the last time of the show. I'm going to take the Chiefs.
No. Leave. Oh, man, you got to leave the lock of the week for the end of the show.
Lock of the week?
Okay. You got to leave the lock of the week.
You got the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
All right. So that's going to be our picks next week. Let's see how everybody did. But we got other things to talk about. Let's move on to the baseball. We got the playoffs races. I'm going to tell you right now. The National League is crazy. Atlanta's winning the East. We don't have to talk about that. The Central in the National League, you got Milwaukee. The Cubs are 2.5, and then Cincinnati's 5.5. We don't have to talk about the West because the Dodgers way got that. But the wild card in the National League is right now, Phillies, Chicago Cubs, and Cincy. Then Miami's half a game behind, Arizona a game behind, and San Fran 2 games behind.
That's a tight race.
That's gonna be a really good thing to watch. This you don't understand. I love playoff baseball, and just getting into the playoffs is fucking amazing, man. That's gonna be a race.
Yes,
That's gonna be a race. You know, and then in the American League,
Look, I mean.
No,
it's a race. It's a race. It's fun, but let's be honest here. The cream of the crop is the Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Nobody's gonna beat those teams. Ain't happening. It's not gonna happen.
I got a little shock.
It may be fun to watch other teams.
Whoever's hot, bro. Whoever's hot during the playoffs.
The Phillies are getting hot at the right moment. I hate the Phillies, and again,
you gotta be. You gotta be real hot to beat Atlanta. Atlanta is. They got everything, bro. They got you got to be real hot. They got to go in the tank for you to beat them. To beat them 3 or 4 games in a series is going to be hard to beat Atlanta. You might take a game, you might take 2, but to beat them in a series, I don't see it. I just don't. I don't see it. Not with that lineup, not with that defense, and not with the clutch hitting they have in the back of the starting rotation. They got a pretty decent back of the bullpen. I don't like their middle relief, but you got to get to their middle relief. And they rarely ever use their middle relievers because their starters go at least 6 or 7 innings. So I don't see it, man. Atlanta's tough. The Dodgers are in trouble. Urias,
that guy
hitting his wife again. It's out of here. I'm rooting hard against him.
They're losing the bag, putting their hands on their spouses. What the fuck is going on? Nobody's telling them, yo,
not even losing the bat.
Dang.
Not even losing the bat. That's just scumbag moves. You're a scumbag, bro. I'm rooting against you. I hate you. You don't. You're just a scumbag. You can't be hitting women, bro. You can't do it. I no. So, the Dodgers might be in trouble. That could hurt their team.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I agree with Gary. It's tough. I don't see the Dodgers going all the way now. I hope they beat the Phillies. The Phillies can give them a run for their money. But like Gary said, I think Atlanta takes it all the way. They just top to bottom, they're strong up and down. I want to know T-Bone's thoughts on the American League, because the American League is looking shaky, and the Yankees is not going nowhere to stop it.
Listen, the American League, the only division that is like really
Here we
tight
go.
is
Here we
the
go.
West. Is Houston right now leads. Seattle's a game back, and Texas is now 2 games back. That's crazy. You know, Minnesota's up by 7 games against Cleveland. Baltimore.
How did it work? How did that Chapman trade for Texas work out? How did
they work good?
They work good.
His true colors came out again. He's so bad, bro. He is so bad. He was better off staying slim. Titanic that team.
He might be on the
I don't know what happened.
So bad.
I have no idea what happened right there because he
might be on
he
something.
wasn't lights out, but he was efficient.
That was a bad
he
move.
goes to Texas and he was giving it. He gave it up to the Mets.
Terrible.
He gave up a game to the Mets.
Terrible. Yep. Terrible. I mean, he has single-handedly taken that team from being one of the top teams. They put him on the squad, and they've been struggling ever since. He has blown games. He's been terrible. I mean, good luck anybody wanting a Aroldis Chapman on their team. I mean, he's just awful.
He'll be playing
in Japan next year. Another RBI bum.
The hottest hitter got another RBI.
The hottest hitter in the game, according to the Classic Man.
Yeah.
Too bad. It's too late. A little too late. A little too late.
A little too late. A lot too late. I mean,
like I said, let's not talk about that right now.
I guarantee you, if we win a tight race, he's going 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. That cock. He is a phony player. That Gleyber Torres.
Thank you for the reverse jinx. Thank you for the reverse jinx, Gary.
Look, I'll be honest with you guys right now. Right now, I'll be honest. You guys don't want the Yankees to win because I'm gonna go fucking nuts on this podcast if the Yankees somehow go to the playoffs. Oh, all my papers are gonna be thrown in the air. In the air. I'm gonna have a Don LaGreca moment, breaking microphones and everything.
Let's talk about the young talent.
Where's Franklin with the the sound effects? I would have called cap on you, Joey, a long time ago. Joey, that's all cap. You know that's true. You know, you gotta believe.
You guys are at least 6 games back. Texas is still playing. Seattle's still playing good.
At least.
Is it over?
It's over. It's been over.
It's not.
Let's move on. Let
T-Bone
talk about the young talent. Let T-Bone talk about the young talent.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you. You think that Jasson Dominguez is all the hype?
Me?
Everybody.
He looks. I'm gonna be honest. He looks good there. He looks like he's ready for the big leagues. He needs a full year in him. He looks good. He's looking like he's ready to come up. They need to leave him up. I'm hearing talks that he's not ready. They might wait a little longer. I don't know how much.
He already got 3 home runs.
Yep.
All he's been doing is hitting.
All I could tell you is that the ball jumps off his bat. He's got not good. He has great bat speed. Yes, nobody's sneaking any fastballs by him at all. Right? Throw him breaking balls because if you throw him a fastball, he tattoos it. That's all I need to know. He can handle a major league fastball. He can field, and he's a switch hitter. What more do you want? Let him roll. I don't care. Let him. He should have been the guy in spring training. We should have never played Aaron Hicks.
Yeah.
We should never. What was the point of Bader? What was the point of trading Montgomery to get Bader? What was the point?
No idea.
And Montgomery's been good.
Analytics.
Even with Texas, he's been good.
But no, they got him for defense.
That don't work.
The defense not working.
Okay, again, that's the classic man. The classic man said it. Too much defense, not enough offense. He said it. I gotta give the classic man credit for that one. So
hey, To me, I think they
And
they got somebody there. There's no reason. I think it was a smart move not to trade him because
Yeah.
he's living it. Right now he's putting a lot of people down that were like, "Oh, we should just get rid of him, trade him. Let's go and get Soto." I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them. But I was more of let's not put him in there. Let's put anybody else but him. But the game the other day, yesterday, where he hit the ball over second base, it was in the gap, but it's not. That's not a double.
That's not a double. Yeah, he made it. Yeah, he made it. He made it a double. Now, 4 of the players that are playing right now today on that field were gonna go in a deal in a package deal for Ohtani. Thank God we didn't make that trade because now Ohtani, and I know we talked about it last week a little bit, but Ohtani has lost $400 million. That would have been a horrible trade for the Yankees. So thank God they didn't listen to me and make that trade because I wanted Ohtani badly, but we would have been down 4 good young players.
He's gonna be in
if we would have
Queens
made that
next
trade.
year. He's gonna be in Queens
Yeah.
next year. Franklin's gonna be here.
They can have him. They can have him.
Franklin's gonna be
and I got
here
a little
for him. Him and Francisco Lindor.
And I
love you guys.
Yep. I got a little nugget on that. I got a little breaking news. Well, a little rumor about what's going on in the Mets locker room with Mr. Pete Alonso, my boy Lindor, and Alvarez, the greatest catcher in the history of baseball. So the Mets don't like the combination of Pete Alonso and Lindor, basically because they hate each other. they can't stand each other. They can't stand each other. And Alvarez, they hate his defense. The pitchers hate throwing to him. Ask Verlander, ask Scherzer, ask McGill, ask any of the pitchers. They hate throwing to him. And the only place they could put him is either at DH or first base. So Pete's out, Alvarez in. What do you think about that, Franklin? Pete's out. He's out of there. Lindor got him out. Lindor got him out. The Boricua got him out. The polar bear got sent out of Puerto Rico.
The thing is that Lindor is hard to move right now because the numbers he's putting up. He's hard to move. I'd rather move Lindor than Alonso, to be honest with you. I'm just ready for the season to be over.
The Giants are heavy into Alonso. 2 teams that are heavy into Alonso, the Giants and the Tampa Bay Rays. They have had a few little talks with the Mets about making a move, but it ain't gonna work with Alonso and Lindor. They hate each other. Alonso's not a leader. Alvarez is a good hitter. He doesn't have a defensive position. Pete's out. Alvarez in. Lindor stays. Puerto Rico beats the United States. Bye, Pete.
Don't forget, Lindor's daughter loves Buck.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. And Buck loves Lindor. He does not like Pete Alonso. He doesn't like that Pete Alonso does not lead. He's not a leader.
Not too many people like
Francisco Lindor leads. That's crazy.
Francisco Lindor leads tipping people at the
he's over strikeouts and not getting on base. He definitely leads that.
Yeah, he definitely leads that.
I can tell why you don't like him, Franklin. I can tell why you don't like him.
Nah, he don't put up the numbers, man. He doesn't put up the numbers. People come to New York and they forget how to play.
Well, Buck loves him. Buck loves him. He loves Machado.
Who doesn't like Machado?
They can probably they can probably work a deal there to get Machado out of there and trade him to trade Pete to San Diego. It'll be a great situation for the Mets. They don't have a third baseman. They could put Alvarez at first. Alvarez, Lindor, Machado. That's a very nice infield. That's a real nice infield. But it's not going to work with Pete. He's out. Pete's out.
I'm on the Mets. I don't want to speak about the Mets.
If I was a Met fan, I wouldn't want to talk about them either. They're a disgrace to baseball. They're over there fighting it out with the Nationals. Jesus. Unbelievable.
Jeez Louise. It's come to that, Franklin. Fighting for last place with the Nationals. Ugh.
Oh, brutal.
Well, we talked about baseball. Let's move to boxing. We got some good boxing news that came out. We got Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin. I think they agreed to a deal, right? That's November?
No. November 16th or Thursday. It's going to be December 9th.
December 9th.
December 9th.
Yeah.
December 9th.
They just got to wait for the purse. That was supposed to be yesterday, but no news on that.
Yeah, I heard that they tried to get that November date, but they couldn't get the venue until December.
There's something going on with on that weekend. So why make the final
they
Thursday?
couldn't get the venue.
Let it be for December 9th. It's good.
Oh, and that's going to be a pay-per-view, guys. That's not going to be on any, free TV. That's not going to be on ESPN. That is a pay-per-view fight. That's a pay-per-view fight. An $80 fight. So Shakur Stevenson is moving up in the world, and this is a good fight. This is a good fight.
Maybe Franklin should order that fight that night, and we should go to his house.
I'll order it. I'm just upset. You want me to? I'm gonna go on my little 60-second rant. Horrible decision for Frank Martin. Horrible decision for Shakur Stevenson. Why would you put these two guys to fight right now? It doesn't make sense. I don't even think the fight happens. I think the fight gets pushed. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. I would have rather Shakur Stevenson fight Rolly Romero or something, bro. To be honest with you, move up 135. Move up. This is a bad fight. No promotion. Nobody wants to fight Shakur. Yeah, but I don't want him. Frank Martin is really good. That's a risk fight.
He got to get tested eventually.
Yeah,
so
but
let it happen.
Nah, it's not worth the money for the kid. If I was training the kid, if he was under my management, if he was on the weekend, I'd be like, nope, not to go fight. Go fight Isaac Cruz. He could barely fight. He could knock out the other guy, and people were high on Isaac Cruz. That would have been a good fight. The Mexican, Puerto Rican, Pitbull. It's a bad fight, man. I don't like the fight.
Frankly, you got to understand, he has very limited opportunity to get a pay-per-view. They threw the pay-per-view dollars in front of these two guys. You got to take that money. You have to. You got to take that money. That's an $80 fight. That's gonna bank them at least $10 million a piece, right? You got to take that. He's been fighting for scraps. He can't keep fighting for scraps.
I don't like the management.
I'm
excited as a boxing fan.
As a business move, I completely agree with you. I think it's too much, too fast, and it could go way left for both of these fighters. It could go left. But they got to take the money. I don't see how they don't take that money. They got a pay-per-view. You got to take that bread. Have to.
Can't leave anything on the table. Not right now.
Nope.
I mean, Lomachenko don't want to fight Stevenson. Cruz don't want to fight Stevenson. So, you know what I'm saying? They got to put somebody out there. You can't keep that guy not fighting. You got to give somebody to fight. So,
we should have gave that money to Isaac Cruz, to be honest with you. He's gaining.
But he don't want to fight him.
He don't. Another L will be bad for him. That's one. Another L will be bad for him.
So somebody's always got to go that night. Who's going to be? Who you guys got?
I'm
Shakur. I got Shakur.
I'm a Steven. You know me. I'm a Stevenson guy. But that's going to be a rough fight. That is a decision fight. Close decision.
He hasn't fought a lot of people. A lot of people didn't want to fight him either. That's the thing.
Yeah. I know. I understand that.
That's the thing.
You know, his last two fights, they were decision. You know, and I'm looking right now. I'm looking at the guy. The guy that he fought was 12-0, and the other guy was 24-0. But not guys that I know. And I'm not. Of course, I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not you guys that Joey, know names.
He's a boxer that fights up to the talent, right? He fights up to the talent. He's got a lot of game. He's got a lot of skills. It's going to be a tough fight for Stevenson. This is not a guy he's going to walk through. He's just going to jab the whole night. Martin's going to try to take him to, put him on the ropes, rough him up a little bit.
Martin's more like Spence. He's going to look for the power. He's going to hurt you with the power. If you get in with the power, he got you, because he also got great footwork. And and he got good
good head movement.
So Stevenson got to hit and get out, but he does best. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a good fight for both fighters.
You know, my concern with Stevenson in that fight is that Stevenson likes to get into. He's a boxer's boxer. He wants to jab. He wants to be slick. And you know, with this type of boxer, you know, with Martin, he's a pressure fighter. He's gonna look to counter off those jabs, and he's got enough footwork and head movement to cause, you know, to give Stevenson some problems. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but he could give him some problems for sure. I see it a decision. Stevenson, close on the cards. Close.
Yeah. Just to piggyback off what T-Bone said, that Martin's the real deal. He can fight. Very talented fighter. He does fight like Earl Spence. He's a counter fighter. Yeah. I see Shakur Stevenson is gonna adjust midway through the fight, and I think he actually stops him. I think he's gonna come in heavy. He's gonna come with a point to prove, like, hey, come watch me. I'm next. This guy was up and coming. Nobody wanted to fight him. I took the fight. He's going to go for the knockout. Or he's going to just put him in the boxing clinic. After the 7th round, I think Shakur Stevens is going to adjust a little bit because this guy is a real deal. Like I said, he's a true talent. Nobody wants to fight either one of them. But I think Shakur Stevenson goes in and out with him.
Yeah.
Quick.
That's
and
the
then has to move up to 135. Has to move up to 140. I'm sorry.
Well, he's got to move up to 140. 140. Yeah, 140.
Yeah, 140 for that fight.
And he's got to fight what, Haney, right? At 140.
Anybody, Haney, Lopez, anybody in that division.
There's a lot of good guys in 140.
There's a lot of good 140 guys. A lot of good 140 guys.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when he's making the progression up to the next level of pay-per-view. The next one is going to be Haney, right? In terms of dollars.
No, I don't think he will fight Haney. I think he would fight this kid Ryan Garcia for the money, a big money fight at 140, show more domination.
With Gary's boys team, the money team.
No, he's on a contract still. He can't technically sign. He's been working.
Okay, I thought I saw somewhere that he signed with the money team.
No,
he's working.
He's been training with Mayweather.
He's training with them. And they're gonna work out a deal to do promotions, co-promote things after this fight, but he cannot be under contract to the money team, not yet. That's not that he's still in the contract. He's got a long contract actually. He's got like 3 more years.
God damn.
So, but Frank, Mayweather.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but Mayweather buys out guys out of contracts all the time. So that may happen, but Shakur Stevenson, he's going to have to pay up a ton to get him out of that contract. He might as well wait. He's that young, he could wait. If he continues on that projection that he's on right now, being a top fighter, he could wait 2 years and then buy out his last year.
Absolutely.
I saw a video
activating his rematch clause.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I saw a video, right? The guy that T-Bone's always showing us, he said that the reason Spence lost was Bud hit him in the back of the head, like by the ear, and it messed up his equilibrium. And like that happened the same with Fury and this guy. And he was like, "Oh, the rematch is gonna be different." I don't know about y'all. You probably have a different opinion than me, but Bud whooped his ass. There's no reason. That's it. Just go home. Go home. I understand.
So this dude's trying to. So this dude's trying to cap and say that one punch changed everything in that fight. How about the 900 other punches that landed on his face at the end of the night? Those don't count. Come on, bro. Stop the cap.
To me, he looked like he recovered. That was the first round knockdown. The second round knockdown. To me, he recovered after that. He couldn't. Crawford was in another level. He couldn't match that level.
He couldn't deal with his counterpunching. He could not deal with the counterpunching that night. Couldn't deal with it.
The problem is
he had no plan B. He had no plan B. Spence just doesn't have a plan B. If it's not working for him, he doesn't have like another plan to go to with a guy like Crawford. That'll work on other boxers, but not with Bud Crawford. Not that talent level of fighter.
No,
at least
he
that's
couldn't
my
adapt
opinion.
because he used to being the bully. He was always the bigger guy, and so he figured that he could put pressure and hurt him with his punches. It didn't work. He found somebody that could fight, know how to box, know how to adjust, and he took him to school.
You sure did.
To me, that rematch, I understand you got to do it, but I
like the rematch for both fighters. It's going to be at 150. This is what I'm hearing. That Crawford's going to have to take the fight because it's under contract. But he could use that fight to gain the weight at 154 and eventually fight Canelo Alvarez at 160, 168. Yeah, it's a good fight for Crawford.
That's if Canelo wins against.
That's a good good segue, Joey, because that's if
Canelo. Because you wasn't here last week. We were talking about that. Because you're already saying, tainted meat he's done. That's it. He's winning that fight. There's no reason to fight. But
he's winning that fight.
You didn't see the video? His video showing his head movements again. He's gonna stay away from the jabs.
He's winning that. That's what he's doing. That's Charlo's game plan. He's gonna try to jab him. He's gonna do what Caleb. He's gonna try to do what Caleb planted. What everybody else did, just jab and jab and jab, which is fine, but it's not gonna work. You're coming up from 154 to 168. Be ready. I got Canelo by knockout.
Does Canelo have a plan B though? Like that, we talked about this last week. Does he have a plan B? Absolutely. Before you even say anything, if his game plan gets knocked down and he has to switch to something, can he switch to something different to try to beat Charlo?
Absolutely.
Because in his other fights, I've never seen him change.
He only had to change, and he didn't change. It was against the Bivol. This is the problem, Joey. I'm gonna give it to you like this. This is how he's gonna break down the fight easily. 1, 2, 3. I'll give it to you early. Charlo's gonna come out aggressive. Who's the A side? Canelo's the A side of the fight. Charlo has a point to prove, so he's gonna come aggressive. Jab, jab, jab. And if you look at Charlo's other fights, when he gets hit, he gets hit all the time. He's wide open on the left side all the time. Now you're gonna get hit from a pure middleweight, a super middleweight 168. He will go down, Joey. Let's say the jab is effective, right? Let's say for instance, Charlo gets better speed, has better eye coordination than this one fight. Canelo's gonna brawl him. He's not gonna let that happen. He's gonna go to the body, and this is when Charlo's gonna go down again. It's an easy fight for Canelo Alvarez. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Easy fight.
All right.
Now, Franklin, are you concerned that there's no buzz for this fight? Nothing. Nobody. Nobody cares.
I spoke to the Mexican people. They sold out the people. They sold out. I made the call. Modelo's back in there. Tecate. All the sponsors are there. The Mexican people don't play. They got that circled. That's there. That's sold out. Charlo's people, Charlo got nobody.
They're calling out
maybe
the
his brother
next
is
day. That's what you're saying. They're calling out the next day.
They're calling out the next day, baby. That's guaranteed sold out. That's sold out already. That ring is sold out.
So now, does anybody in America care? Does anybody in the United States
If we're gonna tune into that fight, I'm tuning into that fight. that fight.
You of course.
So this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that after he beats Charlo, he's gonna call out Benavidez. If he's gonna say
Benavidez.
Benavidez got to watch. He got that fight coming up. I know
that fight.
I'm hearing this in December. Yeah, that fight is in December. I'm hearing that kid is no joke. He can jab, box. Chibo knows him. Good fighter.
Yeah. He's a good fighter.
So we'll see.
You don't say Banu Cruz.
But I mean, Benavidez is a good fighter. I mean, don't be throwing him under the bus. He's a good fighter. Just came off
he's a good power. He's a good power fighter. I don't think he's a good boxer. He's a good power.
Fighter. Yeah, good power fighter. And he's he's very young. He's still got a lot of upside. So don't sleep on Benavidez. My concern is this: you are just looking past everyone else with Canelo and talking about these big fights, and he hasn't done anything in the last 2 years.
What are you gonna say when he beats Charlo, and then when you say you're gonna beat Benavidez? That's it. There's nowhere else to beat.
Hey, like I said last week,
and then I'll give it to him.
Then I'll continue saying that. I love it.
You know, I want to see that. I want to see it. I want to see him do it. Other than that, I haven't seen him put together a great performance in a long time.
I'll send you the video.
When's the last great performance?
I'll leave the link on the chat down below for you guys to watch the race.
You can show me the. You can send me the link, and I'll send you the link when Floyd waxed him. God. I can send you that all day.
I want Joey to miss enemy. I want Joey to miss enemy. When Canelo fought Mayweather, did I or did not? Did you or did you know who Canelo Alvarez was? In the beginning, when the fight was on, you did it. He was still coming up. He was 21.
Yes, I did. I knew who he was.
I said you knew. I knew who he was. I want Joey to know.
I knew of him, but I didn't know. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't know. Like,
exactly.
I knew of him.
No. The common fan didn't know him. I said he wasn't ready for that fight, but gritty Oscar De La Hoya, your boy, how to make that fight happen. Oh yeah, wanted the money, which is fine.
I mean, look, Canelo got a nice chunk of change that night too. It's not like he went home broke, So he got home. He took home a nice chunk of change.
I saw that drop there, Garrett Wilson.
Oh, where's Garrett Wilson? Here we go. Garrett Wilson. It's because I touched the jersey tonight. I already ruined it.
You better stop touching that. You spreading the Gary Jinx all over it.
Yeah, I gotta put these away. These are going in the giveaway. We need subscribers. You get a nice Jets jersey. This is on-field. This is a pro level on-field. Well, is this a vapor or on-field? No, this is an on-field jersey, which I've never worn because I'm a jinx and I don't wear these things.
That's for how many subscribers?
That one's 2,500 subscribers.
2,500.
2,000 gets Aaron Rodgers, and then 3,000 gets Sauce Gardner, baby.
Nice. And what happened when we get to 1,700?
You get nothing for 1,700. You get a bag of dicks for 7.
You get the game used signed, the classic man hookah tip.
Oh yeah, you get the used classic man hookah with a bottle of stale Hennessy.
It's autographed too.
Yep.
You gotta get in the Florida Henny. He said it's better than getting
the Florida Henny.
And the only reason why it's autographed is because at the end of the night he thought it was the check.
The Florida Henny that he got from Publix. He said I never heard of that. You bought it from a real place, and then he said it was stale Henny.
I'll tell you right now, that place that we were in Florida, they don't look like they drink Henny that much.
Nah, they don't look like they drink a lot of that. That place was stocked when it was stocked,
and they were getting him shots too. He was looking at the guy like, okay, I can come here more often.
Those were doubles. It was in Florida. That's a single. Here, that's a double. That's a $24 shot here.
Those are Florida. That's how the classic man was born, baby.
Yes. He was certainly born. He was born again that night.
Yeah,
he was born.
But
again.
He's not the only birthday. He's not the only birthday boy. We have to give a big shout out to my dad.
Yeah.
It's his birthday as well. Happy birthday, Big Joe.
Happy birthday, Big Joey.
Happy birthday, Joey,
my brother.
Oh well, we like to call him in the house the Big Mamau.
The Bud Light man.
He's not a Muslim. He's just a mamau.
He's just a mamau. Another hit for the Martian.
Franklin, what was your lock of the week?
I'm going to give out a free lock of the week. This is not the premium lock of the week, but my lock of the week. Let me roll down my notes. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys.
Premium lock of the week. Check out Franklin's Twitter. Check out Franklin's Insta, IG, Frank Covers. Joey, send out the the right links. I don't even know what the links are, but the premium stuff is on Franklin's IG and Twitter.
Yes, you can follow us on We Get Drunk Sports on IG. You can follow Franklin on IG. Is Frank Covers, T-Bone Special on IG. Of course, Bad New Cruz on IG.
I don't have IG.
We'll
I don't have IG
up there.
Why you ain't got IG?
I don't have I don't have IG because I think it will hurt my feelings if nobody followed me. It might hurt my feelings. It might hurt my feelings. I might need therapy.
I'm gonna end it with this, guys. Free lock of the week. Take the Chargers and Miami Dolphins over. Game over.
That's a good
3.5 points. And I like the Chargers a little bit on the money line, but I would go with the over for Chargers and Miami Dolphins over 50. You could get it at FanDuel right now for 50.5. DraftKings have it at 50.5, so that point makes the difference. 50 over 50, guys. Bank it.
Oh, I'm gonna put.
No problem.
I'm gonna put some money on that
good.
one. I like that game. I like that game. I like the Chargers this year, even though they screw us every year because they fall apart. Their coach is a joke. He should have been fired last year, but I like the Chargers, and obviously I hate the Dolphins. I hate Tua. I hate the Dolphins. So go Chargers.
Just also remember, guys, before we sign off, put some money on the Panthers and the Panthers and the Eagles this week. Lock of the week.
Again, that is not my lock.
Jonathan in the chat says he's got a cop.
You know why I'm putting those two teams?
Jonathan has a college football lock. Colorado.
He's got a Colorado. Everybody's jumping on the Colorado bandwagon.
Hey,
and they are up against.
Shout out to Deion Sanders. Wow.
Shout out to Deion, man. Jeez, we got to get Jonathan on. Maybe if he gets good Wi-Fi, he could come on and talk some college football and put some school us on how to bet on college football. Because, geez, I heard Jonathan made some big money on college football.
So the Colorado is they're gonna play against Nebraska, who Nebraska has been horrible, and they know how to. Nebraska is really good at losing games in the last few minutes. So I think he's right about Colorado. But did you guys see? And I'll leave my last note on things. Did you guys see that performance by the Rutgers Scarlet Knights against Northwestern? What a tremendous performance. 24-7 on a Sunday, 12 p.m. Beautiful day in New Jersey. I saw that in the Dominican Republic. That's the only time I wish I was in New Jersey. It was beautiful. Rutgers 24-7 against Northwestern. We are making moves this year. Go RU. Let's go.
Oh, no wonder it was so quiet. Because if they were losing, you would have heard "fuck my life."
Oh, that's true. We didn't get those text messages, so they did win.
Yeah, they did win. If they would have lost, you would have all the depressing messages I would have said. F my life. I hate sports. I quit. I'm gonna watch women's field hockey. I hate Rutgers. Everything. You know how I do. You know how I am. So, and you will not hear any messages on Monday because we'll be at the game. Because if I was not at the game, 2 minutes into the game, the kickoff, I'm already pissed off. I'm already upset. So
let's go to the parking lot. You ain't got your car, can't tailgate.
Yep. Exactly. So
don't worry, my camera will be rolling. So maybe everybody should watch because I think Gary's gonna put a few moves on Franklin Gardner over there.
Never. That was one time. Highlight of his life. I'll be ready.
You don't understand, Franklin. I am shifty. My hips get low. I'm ready. I got the bad Achilles, but I'm ready. I am going to run a sluggo route on you.
I'm gonna bring the right sneakers. It's gonna be a nice
take it to the house.
We're practicing in Florida.
That's it.
Well, have a good night, guys. Take it easy on my part.
All right, my brothers. Until next week.
Till next week.
All right, fellas. Good show.
All right, guys.
All right, my brothers. Till next week.